Hello everyone. Today, we have a story about Sophie, a widowed mother who faces a difficult decision when her daughter's engagement reveals hidden doubts, teaching lessons about honesty, courage, and self-respect. But there's more to it than just a story. As we follow this wonderful tale, we'll also learn some new English phrases and words and how to make sentences with them. This will help us practice English in a fun and easy way. So, stay with us till the end. My name is Sophie. I am 52 years old and a mother of two wonderful children. My husband passed away 10 years ago, so I raised Rachel and Jake on my own. It wasn't easy, but their love and laughter kept me going. Now, my daughter Rachel is 25 and has grown into a smart and confident young woman. When she told me she was getting engaged to Liam, her college sweetheart, I was overjoyed. Liam is the kind of man every mother dreams of for her daughter. He is kind, hardworking, and treats Rachel with so much love and respect. I could see how happy he made her. The day Rachel brought him home to announce their engagement, my heart felt full. We celebrated with a small dinner, laughing and sharing stories about their college days. It was one of the happiest evenings I could remember. But happiness can sometimes be fragile. A week later, everything changed. That evening, Rachel had gone to meet her friends, and Liam came over to discuss wedding plans with me. While he was on the balcony, talking to his best friend on the phone, I happened to pass by and overheard their conversation. At first, I didn't mean to listen, but Liam's words stopped me in my tracks. "I love Rachel," he said, "but I can't stop thinking about Clara. She was my first love, and a part of me wonders what could have been." My heart sank. Clara? His high school ex? I didn't know much about her, but hearing Liam's doubts shook me. He added, "I just need to figure this out before I take such a big step." I walked away quickly, my mind racing. Should I tell Rachel? Should I confront Liam? I knew I couldn't ignore what I heard. That night, I barely slept. Rachel was so happy, and I didn't want to ruin it. But at the same time, I couldn't let her enter a marriage built on uncertainty. The next day, I decided to talk to Liam. I invited him over for coffee and calmly brought up the conversation I overheard. His face turned pale. "Sophie, I didn't mean for anyone to hear that," he stammered. "Liam, I'm not angry," I said gently. "But Rachel deserves honesty. If you have doubts, you need to share them with her. She loves you deeply, and she trusts you." Liam buried his face in his hands. "I do love Rachel," he said. "But Clara was a big part of my past. I'm just confused right now. I need time to sort out my feelings." "Then take that time," I said firmly. "But don't let Rachel make plans for a future you're not sure about. She deserves to know where you stand." Liam promised he would think about what to do. I hoped he would find the courage to speak to Rachel soon, but as days passed, I noticed Rachel's excitement begin to waver. She sensed something was wrong. "Mom, is Liam okay?" she asked one evening. "He's been distant lately." I hesitated but decided it wasn't my place to tell her. "Why don't you talk to him?" I suggested. Rachel nodded, determination in her eyes. The next evening, she came home with tears streaming down her face. She had confronted Liam, and he admitted everything. He told her about his lingering feelings for Clara and his confusion about the engagement. "He said he loves me, but he's not sure," Rachel sobbed. "How can I marry someone who's unsure about me?" I held her as she cried, my heart breaking for her. Rachel had always been strong, but I could see how deeply this hurt her. The next morning, she made a decision that showed me just how strong she truly was. Rachel called off the engagement. She told Liam she needed someone who was fully committed to her, someone who didn't have doubts. "I love you," she said to him, "but I love myself too. I deserve more than half-hearted love." Liam was devastated, but he respected her decision. Watching Rachel go through this was one of the hardest things I've ever experienced, but it also made me incredibly proud. She chose herself. She chose her happiness and her future. In the weeks that followed, Rachel focused on her career and personal growth. She started a new project at work, took up yoga, and spent more time with her friends. She wasn't just moving on, she was thriving. One evening, as we sat on the couch with cups of tea, Rachel turned to me and said, "Mom, thank you for always being there for me. This was the hardest thing I've ever done, but I know it was the right choice." I smiled and hugged her tightly. "You are stronger than you know, Rachel. I'm so proud of you." Looking back, I'm glad I encouraged Liam to be honest. It wasn't easy, but it allowed Rachel to see the truth and make the best decision for herself. Life isn't always fair, but it's how we face challenges that defines us. What a lovely story that was. It taught us the importance of honesty and self-respect. Sometimes, walking away from uncertainty is the bravest and best choice we can make. Today, we also learned some new English words and phrases to help us improve our language skills. Remember, practicing a little every day makes learning English fun and effective. Keep practicing, keep improving, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.